Hello. Good evening. Time to continue my pursuit to rid Los Angeles of new goodniks, evildoers, and rabble rousers. So let's keep it moving. Now, where was I? Turn the music off, let the game do the talking. See? A slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
I'm gonna have to turn down the phonogram audio. Let's see if that's better. Out the door we go.
I swear, the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Perkader
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manor.
Thank you for the subscription, Mr. Perkader.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
How you doing?
I think we bust in there and find the
You're
goddamn.
okay? Hopefully better soon then. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine in the year 1947. I did forget how to run, though.
I'm at a loss.
Let's check out the
Right
Saturn.
trigger, of
See if
course.
the stolen Fraser is still there.
Alrighty, let's get on the move. The World War ended just a bit ago. Yes, the second one in just a short period of time.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
I served in the war.
What a case.
Not
You hear
stolen
whether they're
valor,
making
by
any
the
progress?
way. Just role-playing.
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having your death strewn all over the front pages.
Straight ahead.
Yesterday I played, 2 days prior, I played on mouse and keyboard. Today I'm playing with an Xbox controller. So I will be relearning how to play the game. Bonk is the third one here. Thank you, Bonk. I hope you're all doing mighty fine. Alright, we'll be pulling up on the first crime scene in just a moment, folks. Stay tuned.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get
Holy
it.
jumping juniper. An active crime scene.
Remember, we need them healthy enough to answer questions.
Alright, I will shoot them below the waist only.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West
Barricade.
2nd Street.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Holy smokes, he's driving like a madman.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I look like Phelps. I am Phelps, see? Yeah. See?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right, I'll be making him crash in momentarily. Do I still play Dota? Hardly ever at the moment. However, I do expect in the future I will have a desire.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Waiting for next
Out
patch?
of the car now!
Probably.
Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my
Don't wanna get
rearview
spoiled
mirror
in
with
this
two
game?
tough
That
guys
is
bearing
true, it is
down
a
on me.
12-year-old
What would
game.
you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Quite concerning. But to answer your question, Inks, most likely I will play some on the new patch, but overall I've had less desire to play Dota, and I've been having more fun streaming other non-competitive games. Cliff Harrison, 24, male. Vehicle reported as stolen. Let's ask about that.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
He seems trustworthy.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Does appear real based on what I just said out loud to myself. Oh, gonna look at the back one more time, just for good measure. Okay. Motive for flight.
You
Let's
have a
ask
criminal
him.
record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Yet again, his eyes are blinking very frequently. I will doubt this.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
Wacky,
How much,
wacky.
Cliff?
One reefer.
Holy
We'll let it
smokes.
slide. You're in enough trouble.
We're gonna let that slide. That's a gateway drug. To hell. Vehicle purchase details.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
A Coomer. Very nice. That appears to be the truth.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Facsimile. What a wild way to say
We're going to get to the bottom of this,
invoice.
Harrison. Until we do,
3
you're
for
going
3
downtown.
correct. Very good for me.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Uh-oh, his
We need to get
papa.
to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
We must go to Coombs Auto. Post haste. On the double.
You know what?
In a jiffy.
I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Go straight through here.
Coomer Auto, that's correct. His great-grandchild may have a rough time with that.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Straight on. Uh-huh. I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way. Go left now.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
I do believe I hate my partner, and I cannot wait for a jurisdiction change. A department transfer, if you will.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
Ah,
I remember
very
Harrison.
amusing,
It was
sir.
a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Holy smokes! What a goofy guy.
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Stefan, that's one thing we can agree on, I think. Let me have a seat right here.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
All right, time to make a comparison. This one or this one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the pink slip.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Gene Archer. Let's take a look at the backside. All right. This is grand, ain't it? Excellent. Let's put this away and pick up the next item. Simply fold it open and take a look. Cliff Amberson.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
All right.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Details of transaction, description of suspect, or association with marquee. Let's go
Can you
top
tell
to
us
bottom.
how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Baby steps. Good evening to you. Girl wandered in right off the street. He's looking at me very intently. Sounds like the truth.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Wow, what a grand memory. Let's listen to the description of that suspect.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
I'm not sure if he believes that she's not bone ugly. He does not seem concerned. I'll say that's the truth, however.
What was your impression of her?
Satire. Thank
Kind
you
of
for that,
harried
Paul.
and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Jean Archer. Gonna have to talk to that dame.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Hello, pirate ship. Ah, yes, let's review the notebook. No lies detected yet.
Says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquis. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Am I too trusting today? Perhaps. Perhaps I'm too trusting today. Let's check the payment details.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Oh, now he's looking a little shifty. This is suspicious in my book, and I will doubt him.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
All right. A few hits from the nightstick will get the truth out of this fellow.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Oh, he's making silly faces. I will call him a liar.
You're lying, Coombs. You knew the car was stolen.
You have some sort of crystal ball tucked in your jacket that can help you prove it?
How can we prove this? Coombs' automotive bill of sale. Harrison's ownership papers. Legitimate pink slip. Bill of sale. The check.
You should try rubbing some oil on that hard head of yours. Are we done here?
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs.
I messed
We need
up
to
on that
continue
last
the
one.
investigation.
Mayhaps.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Jean Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Get on the horn and call it in. That's what we call the telephone. That's what the hip people like me call a telephone. We call it the horn. Just gonna hop over this fence, stand in the road, and make a call.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Jean Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
Seems like we gotta go downtown. We have a gent in the slammer that needs a talking to.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
What's that? That's the lemon wash whistle. That means pots and pans are lemon wash guilty. It makes short work of dirt and cooking water. Just a swish of the dish rag.
Take this right. Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign
Stefan
on the
seems
dotted
like an
line.
angry
just to
fellow.
get the hell out of there.
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle.
Dispatch, calling in. Crime never sleeps, and I always respond to dispatch. On the double. I wonder if it's another 211. Gotta turn on the siren for this. Driving with a controller is much easier.
Unit to 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
No, you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh, wee! Benny's give me speed.
Oh no! I'm pursuing on foot, Stefan.
What are you doing?
Get the
Climbing
hell down
ladders,
from
my
there,
favorite.
you lunatic!
Let's see if I can catch this no good Nick before he gets too far. And I'm not afraid to use my gun. I think he probably deserves it for some reason.
You really need to lay off the pills.
Bastard!
We're fighting.
Do it again! I dare you!
Oi. That was an easy fight for me, a seasoned fighting veteran. He knocked my head off? That is true. That's why I had to hit him with my bare noggin. Alright, Stefan, back to business. Vote for Richard Nixon to build a better America. Wait, what year is this?
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
That would be the exit. I have to go this way instead.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
Interview room 2 again?
Crummy bastard.
Please don't call me as such.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
How can we say that? Oh, let's flip it over.
Jesus H. Christ!
What do I hear in the background there? Stolen auto courier.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
I doubt that.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
Holy smokes, that's 1/3 of a life expectancy.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Ah. An auto theft racket.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Excuse me. Just a small yawn for an old-timer like me. However, he does appear to be avoiding eye contact.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester.
Oh, holy smokes, I would never do that.
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Oops. Let's ask him about his association with Archer.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
I don't believe it.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do?
I'll give him a good slug or two.
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Jean Archer.
Oh. I got that one wrong, it seems.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Ah, the east side.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number.
Both of them look like me.
You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
They are indeed white people in their
All right, James.
20s.
We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look,
that's
can we
correct,
do this later?
Mundo.
I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Thank you, Ray. Have I tried the new Souls game, Rise of the Ronin? I have not. Would you recommend it? Am I talking to me? Am I talking to me? See? Yeah.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Jean Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Oy vey. I'm on the chase. It's only on PS5 for the time being, then I will not be able to play. However, now I do recall the game you mentioned.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
It does look like a good time. Perhaps if it comes to Steam, I will give it a shot. Western Union office. Let's look for Jean Archer.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. I just wish quite a lot of money.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss
What is this floozy trying to get from me?
Just my luck. To get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Huh. That seems like the truth.
Calm down, Jean. Just tell me why you sold the car.
You're sweet. You really are. But just get the fuck out of my way.
Watch your mouth, woman.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
She knows him. I can tell.
He's your boyfriend. He's the guy you boost cars with. He gave you up.
He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene.
Oof. 0 for 2 with her.
Hard time.
I appear to have had a poor read on this miss. Well, only up from here. Let's get in the car, Stefan. Driving and checking my phone. Let's go to Industrial Street. I don't know where that is. Let's go to the Marquee Printing Company and ask about those duplicate pink slips. Watch out, everyone.
Friendly girl. Right turn, coming up.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere.
Hey, me and
I'm
Phelps
with you
have
on the
that in
blondes.
common.
Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good red. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
What a saying. Marquee Printing Co. Help myself inside.
And what can I
talk
do
to
for you,
this man.
gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
They seem to be...
We'll keep it in mind.
True. I believe that's not the end of the answers.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Knowledge of the theft racket.
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I don't trust him.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Pink slip supply. Let's see what he has to say
Do
about
the
that.
names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
He didn't continue... He didn't maintain continued direct eye contact, unbroken.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar.
Now he chooses to talk.
I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Interesting. Let's hear more about that.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Well, sir, you can share with the police. Detective Johnson is on the case and he is unstoppable.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Let's take a look. Marquee Printing Co. Marquee Printing Co. Marquee Printing Co.
Look for
Nice.
patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
What year does this game take place? The year is 1946. Just after the Second World War. Let's take a look. Who are we looking for? Da-da-da-da-da. What are the... Okay, let's look at... What people am I looking for? Harrison, Coombs, Belasco, Archer. Am I stupid? Bigelow appears to be going to Industrial Street quite often. Is that the concern I should be discerning from this? Let's go with that.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Quite the detective I am.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Proud of my auditing skills there. Let's go to 58 Industrial Street. And speak to a Bigelow. Hop in, Stefan. Oh, yes. Walk all the way around the car. Perfect. Perfect. It appears to be a straight shot to the industrial district. We're gonna make great time. I hope nothing comes in on dispatch that makes me go halfway across the city. Ah, tight squeeze. Just like... I don't know, I was gonna make a joke about tight squeeze, but I don't feel like it anymore. The Industrial Street.
I think we should call
call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around.
Do I ever want to use it? I believe I've killed about 100 people by now. I don't have any concerns using my gun. Oh, it'd be a real shame if someone were to shoot Stefan, and I'd have to get a new partner.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Pop your head out so I can pop your head in. Bangarang. You're dead. Oh, in the back corner.
I've got you, Phelps.
You're dead.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it.
Ah. Aiming with controller is not as good as with mouse and keyboard, see? I'm switching to mouse and keyboard real quick here.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You're dead. Pop your head out. You're dead. The man had kids, and he also lived a life of crime. That's no way to live.
You're covered, Phelps!
Where is he?
Find some cover!
Double kill. Last at the end. Alright, back to controller.
Right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Alright, Stefan. Do your best job holding a gun to him. I've got snooping to do. A funnel.
Optimistic, Cole.
Probably doing beer bong shots. Are we still in prohibition? I don't recall. I don't recall if drinking is allowed. Oh, drinking must be allowed. We've been to a bar. However, let's take a look at this box of pink slips from Marquee Company.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Ah, look at it one more time. Now step away. I want to read this book. I love books. Never mind, the book mustn't be important. Is there anything here I can see? Freeways. Let's look at this bag. No, I'm joking. Let's look at these on the table. Ah, forgery device.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
What about these? Practice makes perfect, perhaps. Betting slips.
Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Prohibition went away after the 20s when the government was less worried about degeneracy. And shit. That is true. Santa Anita Park. I have been there. It's a grand time.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
How about we talk about that pink slip supply you got there, Jack?
You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Why are you making that funny face then?
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more.
There's
Punks
about
won't make for that
12.
much extra
I've
paperwork.
counted them.
We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy, I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track.
Lightfall.
Knows people.
You don't say. Let's talk more about that association you have with him.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
I've killed Lightfall. That can't be so. But he's looking at me so convincingly.
For a car thief, he plunges big at the track.
Every dime he gets. He can't help himself.
Whether you give up your bosses
was
or
wrong.
not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
The second person we've thrown in the back of this car so far, and we still haven't solved anything. All right. Oh, we parked in a lane that's not for parking. Okay. Let's go to Fremont Avenue. My cosplay kicks ass. Thank you, Kev
What a
Kerr.
mess.
Ugh, gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
All right. Hopefully dispatch doesn't call in a crime in progress on the way to our next point of interest. Okay, don't stop in the middle of the intersection. Siren on. Good Gadzooks, cars have been out for at least 40 years. People should know how to drive by now. Oh, just a little paint. A little bit of trading paint never hurt nobody. Now it's been 100 and they still don't. I don't know what you're talking about, Perkader. The year is 1947. Are you a future person?
Take the next right.
Straight through.
Goodness gracious, driving across Los Angeles takes forever. It takes at least 15 minutes. Imagine it taking any longer to drive across of a town.
Turn left up ahead.
And we're here. 146 North Fremont Avenue, an empty lot.
Should have known that Archer Broad would have given us a false address.
Gene Archer. Gene Archer gave us a fake address. I'm gonna have to throw the book at her. Alright, last stop, Mark Giepert and Company. To accuse him of being the ringleader. Gonna have to pull a Yui. Ouch. Just a small concussion, no problem here. Watch out! No jaywalking. If I see a jaywalker, I swerve to them. Back in 1947, cars have the right of way. Watch out, copper. I'm the real copper. Oh, just a little bit of air. Ay, ay, ay. Why do they stop?
Oh, unbelievable.
Gonna take a ride up ahead, right here.
You could have killed him.
Oh, just... Oh, yeah. I was reading chat and everyone's running out in front of my car, it seems. How goes the case? We're closing in on the first case of the evening. A car thief ring.
Be smart when you talk to Lightfall, Phelps. He's been running this game for a while.
A car thief ring is operating in my city, the City of Angels.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about your deliveries to Industrial
We found a
Street?
box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
I'm gonna call him a liar.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Time to scroll through all the evidence and pick what's most important. Stolen vehicle, receipt. Ownership papers, bill of sale, stolen auto courier, auto theft racket. Note from Ray Pinker. Pink slips, delivery badges. Oh, delivery ledger. Nope. Delivery note. Betting slips. Gambling debts. This one.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back. You no good, Nick. I'm gonna get you off the streets.
Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps.
Bang-a-rang.
Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Ah, he's just learned to read. He may be here all night. But that won't stop him. No siree. Slip of the tongue. Clues found, 17 of 18. Questions correct, 15 of 20. Vehicle damage? A measly $453. We keep on trucking, as they say, probably. Oh, more lower.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century.
Wow.
America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to
USA.
stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
All right, what a grand flashback that was. The Fallen Idol. Holy smokes. Insurance fraud, perhaps.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy
Goodness
Skyline took a
gracious.
nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
My favorite. I'm gonna run out of here. Oh, wait.
See you later,
I'm
fellas.
I'm
Try not
gonna
to work too
run
hard.
out of here. Yes, yippee. Time to solve some crime.
Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Time to get in the car on the passenger side, slide across the bench that all cars have, wait for my partner Stefan to slowly creep down the stairs. Let's see, how do I get up there? Ah, perhaps this way. Up, I'm getting waved in. Thank you, sir. Thank
Stop
you.
just ahead.
$7:53 a.m.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long
Hey.
time no see.
No
you could have
fighting
called
on the
this in
job.
by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment.
Stefan told
Her
me
story
just
is that a
yesterday
movie
that he
producer
hates
doped her and her friend.
Hispanic people.
Set the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, I can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Sounds about right in the timeline.
Out of
yes.
the way, bub. If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Coroner is down by the crash site, you say? Sounds good to me. I can probably make this jump. Or perhaps I should walk. Let's talk to this dame. But first, let's see if my girlfriend is home. I can say hello. Perhaps she is. I'll be right back. Enjoy this while I'm away. All right. I'm back. Crime never waits unless I make it.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions,
Miss
if that's
McAfee,
okay.
of internet
my maiden name.
cybersecurity
June
fame.
Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Ah, Chad, remember when you said I looked like Phelps? I'm gonna take that as a compliment from myself.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn.
A Mickey Finn?
No wonder I feel so dopey.
Is that a roofie?
I can't remember.
Okay. She is giving me the looks. She must be telling the truth. However, for the interest of accuracy, I will doubt her.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation,
I do not like when I raise my
I told you
voice.
to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Suspect Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Oh, she's trying to get the cops out of this, see? That doesn't jive.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Ah, she was almost moited.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Let's go see the coroner. I'm way ahead of you, Stefan. Way all the way ahead up here. I should be telling you, let's go see the coroner.
You want to see this, Phelps? There, laid out on the trunk. And that
Laid out on the
even
trunk.
best part.
Ah, some undergarments. Heavens. Heavens to Betsy. Say it ain't so.
Any ideas?
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings.
Ah, I don't want to
Let's go
touch
see the
these
coroner.
undergarments. I am a married man, but... Justice? I'll do it for Lady Justice.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
A little bit suspicious. Ah, wow, what grand cloth physics. This is very impressive, actually. Have you ever seen such great physics, engine? Semen, was it found in water? Great question explodes. I am a Navy man myself. Ah, let's dig around in her purse. Alright, you guys ready for a lot of reading and exposition? Let's get it going. Dearest Jessie, please, 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 dear, come home. If you're worried about your father,
she's a long way
don't
from
be.
home.
All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but yours, no apostrophe. You're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. I don't want to read any more of this, actually. Dear Jessie, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Okay. Mother's afraid. Let's check out
What do you think?
this.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings.
Ah, this appears to be
Let's go see the
a
coroner.
license plate. Let's talk to the man.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
Shakespeare.
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Let's move this around.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess.
Plaster
Then
of
painted.
Paris is a French.
So we can rule out
a
the
French
murder angle?
sculpture.
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Gadzooks.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Let's go talk to Ballard. Good idea, Stefan. Let's step on it. 3 French men? Yes. You know, they do say criminals come in threes. Just like those 3 Mexicans from the other day. Miss Ballard, if that is your real name, let's have a chit-chat. Who was the injured female passenger?
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Perhaps Miss Ballard had a deal with a movie man to star in a film, and Miss Hamilton was going to replace her. Miss Ballard didn't like it, sent her off the cliff. Let's see if I've solved it immediately.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Ooh, I do not like that saying. Sorry about that. I was wrong. Okay, next. Fake shrunken head.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
She's looking all shifty-eyed. I doubt that.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
Very good, Rothbarty.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mark Bishop, you say?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Let's go shake some children, Stefan says. I agree. I love shaking children. It's a good way to deal with any misbehaving child. Just give them a good shake.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Let's head to Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
11K Roger is on the case. Oh, I'll just take the car stairs. Oh!
God damn maniac!
Just jump over a few people on the way there. This game is such a treasure. I do agree, Sandy. But to me, this is real life, not a game.
Hello, Detective Phelps. Here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica
11K.
Hamilton.
Great joke, Bunk. I just understood.
Yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
The recovery room number 1. Let's talk to Jessica.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Oh, she's just but a girl.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about the crash incident report.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Nothing happened yesterday. That sounds like a lie.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Oops. That was a full-on lie. I doubted her on accident. Contact with parents. Let's talk
You
about
need
that.
to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
That seems like a lie with the letter I have.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Let me bring up the letter from your mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
A drink? She's
I think I
15
must have
years
passed
old.
out.
Let's see what our association with Bishop is.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Why is she looking away? Let's doubt her.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
Escarpment? What a word.
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone.
That's a
couple of
$2
times.
word if I've ever heard one.
Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Evidence of criminal abuse.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
What was the question? Yes, blank pages is what I need. I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times, screaming. She can be very hard to deal with, but they seemed fine yesterday. Interesting.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I'm gonna bring up the underwear.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Actually, that doesn't...
Sorry. My mistake.
I'll just doubt her.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help.
2 out of 4 correct. Not
Here's my
very
card.
good.
If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
She's Hollywood pilled. That's for certain. And here's one thing. I'll be back very soon. I need to get something for my girlfriend. And I'm back on the case. They should have made a Gotham Noir game, but every time you solve a case, Batman gets there first and the guy is already beat up. That would be grand. You show up to every case as a detective and everyone has already been assaulted. That's grand. Ah, we're in the game. I forgot to switch it over for you.
We should follow her.
All that he said was, "Who is that? That must be her lawyer. Let's follow her." And here we are.
There she goes. Come on.
I'm gonna have to tail her without getting caught.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Sorry about that. We had double jazz going.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Keep LA safe. Drive safely. Never.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
But of course.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
Enter the cafe without being seen. Find a booth with a newspaper. I'm going incognito mode. Incognito mode.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Apartment 308. At the Wilson Hotel.
Sure, I got the film.
And she's out of here. And so am I. Should I still follow her?
So what's the story? I'm
She's
guessing she
gone.
didn't stop for light refreshments.
She
We're
made a
going to
call.
Wilson's
Sounds like
Apartments
Mark
Hotel.
Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Just a little shortcut in Los Angeles.
Left, coming up.
Oh.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803.
A 415 in progress?
Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street.
I must
Westlake
respond.
Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Oh, wait.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Oh, that's just the destination. I thought it was another dispatch. Oh. Sorry, folks. A little road show. And here we are at the Bishop's apartment, the Wilson Hotel. Let's get inside. On the double. Oh, I can't run straight.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Take the elevator.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Perfect. Certainly. This is floor 8 already. Last one on the left. 803.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
All right. Let's look around for clues. A battery. A ring.
Probably nothing.
Oh, it's probably nothing. Let's look at something else. A Nerf dart.
Pertain to the case.
Or perhaps it's just lipstick.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Alright. Glad I could look at everything she has on her makeup stand. Wow, what a grand apartment she has. Good for her. What is this a portrait of?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Looks like the movie set for... Oh, what's the movie called? Sunset? No. Mulholland Drive. And she's ready for her close-up.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
The Great Wall of Babylon. Isn't that grand? Wooden cooking utensils.
Doesn't tell me anything.
That tells me nothing. Anything on her refrigerator? Appears not. And who could this be?
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
Holy moly, she has her breasts
My
exposed.
husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Marlon Hopgood. The glass is broken on this door. Oh, I've already looked at this. Put that down. Let's have a talk. Domestic disturbance.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
I doubt that.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
What about the whereabouts of Bishop?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
I doubt that.
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Wow, she's very wise. I'm out of here, miss. But first, I must use your telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
3rd and Figueroa. I do believe I have been there in my real life. I must run there. And take the stairs, even. It appears you must take the elevator. What a shame.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Wow, what a roast. Let's head to Bishop's apartment. Wait. We were just
Mrs.
there.
Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't
Let's
seem
go
to
to
realize how
Silver
much
Screen
trouble her
Prop
husband
Makers.
is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Turn right when you can. Cross over, keep going straight.
Can't go straight here, Stefan. There's buildings in the way.
Keep going straight.
There's a pole there. And here we are. The bare-chested mermaid. Hubba hubba, am I right, fellas? Holy smokes.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
All right.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Your bozo bow tie and your bald head are suspicious. Am I meant to snoop here or in the front room? Ah, missing shrunken head, perhaps. This doesn't appear to be the same. as there's no cast marks on the front.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humorin.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
A hidden mirror.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
How is this a peep den?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ah, holy smokes, another one-way mirror. Terrible. Perhaps it's behind this curtain. Pills. Holy smokes.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Ah, this is a very... I don't like the subject matter of this crime. This is not good. It's a mirage. The secret camera room. This is terrible. Let's look at this sword. Jungle drums.
Jungle drums. 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop. That's a name I've heard multiple times. Mark Bishop. Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
It appears empty. Sunblock. Or perhaps some alcohol. Tequila. What am I looking for here?
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
This is a scathing review of Los Angeles. Very appropriate to modern times. Yuck. Don't like this one bit. I do believe that's everything in the room. Let's see what he has to say about all this. I want to ask him about the room I was just in. My God, this man is 44 years old. He has seen some better days.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
What a despicable man.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, Yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production, though.
I agree, Sandy. This is a
Haven't
Harvey
seen him around here in a
Weinstein
while.
situation. If I knew who that was. I missed the dialogue there because I was replying to chat. When did you last see him? I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production, though. Haven't seen him around here in a while. That seems doubtful.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
I was wrong to say that. Let's see
McAfee's
what
men
this
are looking
is.
for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
The racial bias has made a massive comeback in the last decade or so. That is true as well, Sandy. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate this game has become more relevant and not less relevant.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole.
Wow, these vice cops are just real snappy. Look at him go.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too.
A little accident?
Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch.
Holy
So let me
smoke,
put it in
Stefan.
ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Stefan has really got some chutzpah.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
Holy smokes. Oh, bad boys. What you gonna do?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I'm just driving. Am I supposed to wreck their car?
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Oh, lose them. I thought he wanted to shoot them. Quite a misunderstanding there. It's easy. Perhaps I should turn my siren off so they can't follow me by sound.
Make a move! We're sitting ducks here!
I've lost him.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps.
Let's head to that movie set.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Wow, very apropos. Time for the old rundown movie set I've heard so much about. Wow. Jungle drum set. Seems like they're reusing the Babylon set.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
You're not gonna get away with this. Shoot him? I don't have my gun in my hand right now. But if I did, perhaps I would. Alley-oop.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
I'm gonna bring this no-good-nick to justice if it's the last thing I do. But hopefully we're done before supper.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything.
Fighting crime has really worked up quite the appetite. Holy smokes! The set is falling apart beneath my feet. What a grand...
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn
Oh, just a
maniac.
kick to the face. That's happened quite frequently in my last few years as a police officer. My face is now calloused with the amount of times it's been kicked.
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
And here we go. Just a little jump. Yippee.
What the hell?
I'm gonna
Don't make
get
this any
you.
harder on yourself, Bishop.
Stop running.
It's June Ballard. He's blackmailing me.
Hands in the air, Bishop!
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Holy smokes, the goons have shown up.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Those boys are quite quick.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
I'm gonna shoot this man right in the kisser. You're dead.
It's this way.
Easy does it. Alright, that's one man down. Let's see how many we get to kill here.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
That's one. Or two. That's three total.
LAPD, you're making
a barrel to destroy the wall.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. Ah, now I have a Tommy gun.
McAfee's got?
Come it's this way.
That's 4.
They're everywhere.
That's 6 total?
Get me out of here.
How many have I? My hat! Oh, you'll pay for that. That's the worst crime you've committed. Certainly. There's certainly nothing worse you could do than knock the hat off my head. I'll do it right back to you and do you one better. Kiss the ground, baby. Oh. Officer down. Let's give it another go. And this time, we'll take cover.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Dispensing justice.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Did someone order an explosion?
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Ah, yes. Heading down. Whee!
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
All right. Let's do it. How many have I killed so far? 7? I'll just say 8.
Guns bounce.
Find some cover. Candidate. Move, move.
Oh, let's
stay down.
Holy smokes. This set is done for.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Let's get to the car.
For the
Post
love of
haste.
God, how many are there?
We gotta get there in pronto.
Stay in cover.
Wow, that man up there can really take a shot. I shot him 4 times. I guess it takes 5 to do the job.
This is all Dallin's fault.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
That's just what I need. You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Easy does it. A cool
Now
15...
this is
Wait, how
what
many I
I
killed?
call a result.
Perhaps 20.
Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J.
Justice with a capital J.
You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Oh! No more traffic. No more traffic beat for this man. Stefan? It was not a pleasure to work with you. I'm glad to find a new partner in whatever comes next.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in.
I'll take a drink.
I'm buying.
Let's hit the town, fellas. The Blue Room Jazz Club, where cool cats collect.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. Do you like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the
Wow,
wrong
this guy's
impression.
a real meanie.
Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
Wow, this guy is really not
Just
swell.
through the door.
He's letting
It
this
was my
badge go to
only
his
real
head.
friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore?
I will allow that just
Don't you
because
ever
you're
forget your
role-playing,
place with
not
me
because I think you mean it.
You hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental
You're just from
wreckage of
1947, like me. Holy smoke,
what
she's
about that
shooting up
drink,
backstage. boys? 12 out of 18 clues, 7 out of 12 questions correct. Not my best case, but still, I've been promoted. Six months later, the red lipstick Moira. That is some comically large blood sprays.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Sounds like a great case. However, chat, I know the stream today has been short, but it's been a good one. I will be ending it there for the night. And we'll be picking up where we left off in the murder department. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I'll catch you next time. Thank you, Explodes. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure serving justice. Thank you, Sandy. Have a good evening and a good week. And I'll catch you guys soon. We're gonna raid my boy, Jenkins, 420. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you probably next Tuesday, if the mood is right.